everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. Today I'm at my buddy's famous bourbon collection, Bob, and he is going to go over his collection and let us know what he has. We're going to also be drinking some bourbon tonight. Not this, but the stuff he lets me drink is fantastic. Never mind the stuff we're about to go over here. All right, Bobby, what do you got going on?
Well, Johnny, I appreciate it, but this is my collection I've been working on a while. Obviously, I have a Blanton's collection here. These are 13 different bottles of Blanton's, none of them from the United States.
Now you're talking from those funny-looking bottles, right?
Yes, none of them are from the United States.
None of them from the United States. All made in Kentucky, though.
It's all made in Kentucky, but Buffalo Trace is owned by Sazerac, who calls himself an American company from Louisiana, but really the lowest Sazerac on the pole has to live in Louisiana, and the rest goes to France. So all the good bourbon comes to France. In fact, some of these bottles, the only reason I got them is because I just went to Saint Martin, which is a French island, and brought some of them back.
Nice. It's a hell of a collector here, folks.
So yeah, so this...
Let's zoom up a little bit here. All right, go ahead.
This is...
Let me get down on my knee here. All right, go ahead.
This is the gold Blanton's, which is 107 proof.
All right, so the horse is gold.
And it's the horse is gold. And it's 107 proof, and that particular bottle there is from France.
Gold there too, and that's from France.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, that's a gold bottle select from a particularly famous store in Paris.
Wow.
And my French is not good, but it's called Whiskey du Maison, and they have a barrel pick every year, and that's 128 proof.
Nice.
Then we have what's called straight from the barrel. This is 130 proof. This one I just brought back from Saint Martin because it's French owned. And now these, and I'm having a case built for these. So this right here is my Japanese black label. This is my Japanese green label.
So on the, obviously the label's green and black. What's the difference? Proof or anything? Or just
the proof on these is 80 proof. But now this is the Japanese red, which is their highest proof, which is 93 proof, which is what
and they call it red. Why?
Because the writing's red.
Nice.
And it's yes, but it's basically an American. It's basically the American 93 proof.
All right.
Now these three right here are from a festival in Poland, and obviously I have 8, 7, and 6, and that's a barrel pick for a festival in Poland.
Unbelievable.
And now this little guy here, he is American. But
the only one.
Yeah.
All this stuff's made in America. We just
all of it's made 25 miles from my house, and every bit of this is I've got through connections in France and Japan.
Because what are we in the Napa? What?
We are in the Napa Valley of bourbon.
That's right. Now describe these little things here.
Okay, this is the horse race. This is the Blanton's horse race. The letters on the horses spell out Blanton's, and
where's the letters at?
They're right here. You can see B.
I see them, like in that little corner right there.
Yes.
So right here in the corner,
Blanton's.
right there.
But now the S
and it
here.
says Blanton's, and it's each one's a horse of them.
Each one's a horse.
And what were you gonna say? The S?
The S one here. This is not the correct one because we had a 50-year-old Blanton's downstairs, and when we pulled it out, the cork exploded. So we had to substitute this one in.
Oh.
But they're giving me an S back. But
all right.
But they also.
And don't they even have an apostrophe?
Yes.
And that's this one, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right.
Now, this collection right here is one of my favorites because this is the Elijah Craig Heaven Hill collection. And the new 23 years, you'll see them, they'll have block writing. The script writing is because back when me and you, well, no, you left Lexington, but back in 1996, when you were shortly with Louisville and I've been with Lexington a while, Heaven Hill had such a fire in 1996, it destroyed 7 rick houses.
Wow.
They would have went out of business if other bourbon distillers hadn't lent them bourbon. These all are barrel survivors.
Wow.
These were all, my daughter's 28 years old.
There's not going to be a lot of them some runs around.
They were all barreled before my daughter was born. And this one right here is really hard to find. It's the 22. The 18 and the 23 are a little easier to find. This right here is sort of like the albino.
So the people watching this that are really into bourbon, what are they doing right now?
They know that that's an unusual.
I mean, they're
collection.
wanting to get their little chops on this shit, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they probably are,
But they're not gonna, are they?
no, I don't. We hope not.
No. If anybody's ever gonna drink, it's gonna be me and you.
Yes,
But we're never gonna
exactly, because if it all goes worthless,
right?
Well, somebody said, "What are you gonna do?" We're gonna drink it, and people are gonna eat their art and get,
Yeah, true. This is
lead
your art.
poisoning.
Right.
Then up here is my Kentucky Al Carter collection,
Nice.
which I think is the best bourbon in the world. It's blended bourbon, but the Carters do it well.
One's signed over here.
Yeah, well, that's batch 8. After Stoli now owns them. That's batch 8, and there's like 9,000 in that. But this is batch 5, 6, 7, and 7. I got 2 7s because we're about to open one here soon.
Whoa, everybody, eat your heart out.
And then this is the old Carter series, and I think that's some of the best bourbon. If you can find that bourbon, I've traded.
And show them the rarest. You traded Pappy for that?
Yes.
Nice. And you can get Pappy. I don't even tell him what you do, but by the looks of things, he does something with bourbon, folks. All right. So, but show him a bottle of that. Just pick up where they can see the label real good. Your rarest one there.
Okay. This is probably one of the rarer ones.
All right. Just so you get a good. It was in the back. All right. That's good.
Yeah. And what it is they every year that like in this batch.
Mm-hmm.
Batch 7, you can see there was only how many bottles made, Johnny?
What's it say? Let me see. I'm looking through the 2,535.
And I've had 3 of them.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, and that's the difference why I traded for Pappy, because Pappy 23s, there's thousands of them.
Huh.
There's only so many of these.
Are they weeded or what's the story on them?
They're blended. We
All right,
don't
well,
know. You don't know what the backstory is
All right.
on them, but I know in batch 7, and there's 14 barrels. The story is online. And to me, the proof, everybody says, we don't know where it comes from. Well, the proof is in the taste. If you drink this stuff, it's some of the best stuff in the world.
Wow.
In
What's
my
that
opinion.
back in there in the box?
Oh, this is a Japanese red from 1993.
All right.
And it's before, see, it doesn't have a letter.
Oh,
Blanton
okay.
didn't put letters on until
I got you.
1998.
Yeah, because if you look under his foot, there's no letter right there.
Well, no, yeah. Well, there's no
Yeah.
letter because that's from 1993, shortly after my daughter was born.
Nice.
That
And
was-
then, what do you got?
Now down here is a bunch of drinkers. All this is my
Oh,
drinking.
is that all drinking stuff?
We can drink. This is my Michter's collection, which is this is all good drinking bourbon. It's semi-valuable, but I mean we can crack some of this open.
So Hillbilly Select Reviews may get to review some of this stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Folks, haha. I shouldn't say that.
We have some better. We're gonna review the bourbon. We got straight from the barrel in the drinking closet. We have the gold in the drinking closet.
Oh my God.
And you can see down here in my drinkers, that's what's left of my Van Winkle. I got a
Oh, so
10
you have some
and a
Van
12.
Winkles right there.
But I'll get ready to trade them for the 4.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And we have and this is by Yellowstone. You Went That Day. That's signed by Stephen Beam.
Yeah.
7th generation Beam.
Right there.
And we went.
Yes, we
We
did.
did a video to that.
Yes.
This is old Fitzgerald 13 year, and it's in the decanter. It's a beautiful bottle.
It is nice.
That's the Knob Creek 25-year anniversary. And there's much bigger collections, but this is this is what I like to drink, and it's a new hobby.
This is your artwork, right?
It's my artwork.
And it's our hobby, and we're gonna have a hell. This is for people who don't take Hillbilly Select Reviews serious. They will after this damn video.
Exactly. All right, man.
All right.
We're gonna drink some bourbon.
We're gonna drink some bourbon. Maybe you'll see me acting silly on the next video. All right, everybody. Thanks, Bobby. Remember, select, subscribe, and everything else, so you get there's no bullshitting around over here.